Oh, we're live.
Good evening, everybody.
Hi, everyone. A little technical difficulty getting everything set up tonight, but I think we've done it. I think we're live.
You need to turn that down.
Oh, I do. Yeah,
Not too much stuff turned up.
Yep. All right. I think maybe.
Can you hear us? Are we there?
Are we here?
I feel like I'm going to be out of the shot here and just.
Let's see. There you go. You feel like you're in now. I think you're in. All right. I think they can hear us. So let's see who is here first. Well, I don't know if I've.
Yes, we can hear and see you.
Okay.
Awesome. Good deal.
Don't know if I've scrolled all the way to the top, but Justin and Christina's van life is here. So hello there. Hopefully it's not too cold up in Canada right now.
Lucky Dog Productions is here.
Awesome.
Scott and the team from McGuire's on Tires is here.
Hey, we saw you some other places today, so that's cool.
I got to tell you, your live stream was hysterical, especially the minute and 30 seconds after the live stream. That was amazing. I really, it just said, well, we can do this. If Scott can get through this, we can get through this.
That's right.
Thank you so much. If you guys missed it, go see McGuire's on Tires. Their little glitch they had, it was worth it for sure.
Yep. Oh, I want to say thank you to Captain Jack Scrapper and the raid, bringing everyone over here. So thank you.
Rich is in the house. Rich Purchaser.
Oh, hey there.
And the journey awaits. And Nick's Picks is here.
All right, so I can do this.
What is it?
And this.
And Dave and Diane throwing caution to the wind. Why?
Awesome. Yes. Oh, here's what we wanted to do. You wanted to do a shout out. And that was the shout out you had talked about.
Oh, yeah. Blue Wave Odyssey. That's where I heard that was earlier today. Blue Wave Odyssey gave you guys a shout out. Guys, if you can go over to Dave and Diane throwing caution to the wind, watch one of their videos. If it interests you, subscribe to their channel. Let's help them get started. They're a young channel, and I think you guys will really enjoy that. But yeah, that would be awesome. Dreaming Out Loud RVing is here. Journey V and Lily's Lens is in here.
I just saw you over at Captain Jack Scrapper, so that's cool. Very cool. Congratulations to you too. I think they had a little game over there, and I think we were like tied, so that was cool. Did we say hi to James Catnish yet?
I don't think so.
Hey there.
Phil M. Glampers is here yet again.
Cool.
We must be similarly a little bit entertaining. A lot of these people were here before.
Well, it's just a really good community, let me tell you. So, Dreaming Out Loud RVing.
The journey awaits. And Katniss, I think you called. I think we've caught up with some of those.
All right.
I think.
I think we have. Although
till further notice. That's a new one on me. Yep. Good evening. Thank you for coming. Van Life with Gina, who follows us, I believe, does she not?
She does at 9 o'clock. Awesome. Gina, it's great to see you. I'm glad you came over. I saw you last night. You were helping out Meant to Be RVing, and that was a lot of fun. So I'm sure tonight would be just as fantastic as always.
We are, if you haven't noticed it, guys, we are back home in beautiful Southwest Florida from our trip out to the Pacific Northwest. So it's good to be home and back where the dogs are with us now, and got them out of the doggy resort they were in for the most time they'd ever been away from us, which was 25 days, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
But they don't seem, they're both laying on the floor. They don't seem any worse for wear.
You might hear them later, so be warned about that. So, Nick's Picks, hey there. I see you're here. Awesome. All right.
Oh, by the way, this is not our normal time slot, guys. We are here at the invitation of
RV on the Wayside.
RV on the Wayside.
Donovan gave us a shout and asked if we would want to help out. He needed take some time off. So thank you, Donovan and Jody. We really appreciate it. And you have big shoes to fill. So here we are.
Here we are. New Horizons is in the house.
Yay.
Hi, Susan. Good to see you.
Hey there, Rich.
And
New Horizons.
I'm going to tell you guys, if you haven't done a live stream, I've got 2 iPhones, an iPad, and a computer going, and would have probably had another computer going, and still not sure we're going to pull this off, but we're doing the best we can. I don't know this one.
Oh, which one?
Hola.
Hola.
KT Spirit 1.
Awesome. Welcome to the channel.
Yes, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Guys. Please make sure that you say hello to everybody.
Oh, we wanted to tell everyone we have some games coming up. So we have 3 things planned. The first thing is later on, we're going to have some advice from the chat. That's a segment that Donovan does, and we like that a lot. So we thought we'd include that. The other thing is we have a trivia game that Brad has planned for us.
You're going to have to be old to get this one.
And the third thing is at the end of the chat, we actually have a giveaway. We're going to do a $10 Amazon giveaway. We had a video we put out a while back, and I linked it up higher up in our on the channel so you can find it. And that is the video of our Crescent Lake, the Olympics, that's out in Washington. So we had a video, I think it was called the Olympics Crescent Lake
Ferry Ride.
Ferry Ride. So if you want to take a look at that, we have a little trivia question from that video. So yeah, I thought I'd throw that out there. So those are 3 things coming up.
Okay. And then, oh, by the way, if you don't already know, which I'm sure you do, if your state participates in daylight savings time, set your clocks ahead 1 hour tonight. Spring forward, fall back. So make sure you guys do that. We don't want you waking up tomorrow thinking it's 7 when it's actually 8.
Yep. That's one of the things I wanted to say about RVing. You know, when you travel in an RV, you're actually doing it really slowly. So when you cross over to those time zones, it's just like an easy transition. We just flew back from Washington State, so we lost 3 hours, or did we gain 3 hours?
We
went ahead.
We lost.
Yeah, so we lost 3 hours. So we just did that, and now tonight we get to lose another hour. So
we're on a roll.
Yeah, our jet lag is going to be rolled into daylight savings time, losing an hour.
Lippy Lisa is in the house. Del Owens is back in the house. Good evening. Thank you guys for coming.
Yes. How are you? You have a rig just like Gumby. So that's been a lot of fun.
Is he the one that did all the modifications?
I think that's someone else.
Okay.
Yeah.
I never can keep
Correct us if we're wrong. So he's the one who wanted to know about our fan.
Oh, okay.
Our Sirocco fan, which we absolutely love. And we will always have one of those. So
while we're on that subject,
yes,
you know, do you guys have one thing out of all your toys and things that you cannot RV without? That's an interesting question for the group. Do you have, out of all your toys and must-haves, is there one item that you absolutely could not RV without? I think for us, it would probably be our fans.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, I would always say the clam.
Tools. See, from a mechanic standpoint, tools don't even make my list because that's just second nature to me. I'm going to pack them all.
It's already attached to his hand, I think. So
power cords. Out of toys. Thin blue line is in the house.
The Keurig. Yes. Coffee. We, I don't know if everyone knows, but we sort of have an addiction to Dunkin' coffee.
No.
Anyway, when we were out in Washington, they have fabulous, fantastic coffee. But I think almost every day we tried a different place.
Well, here's my problem. They do have fabulous, fabulous coffee, yes, but I am caffeine restricted, and
decaf only.
Almost all of those places cannot do a decaf. They do what they call an Americana, which I think is where they take an espresso and put 8 ounces of water in it or something. It's not good. I did not enjoy that. So I have to Basically, I gave coffee up for 25 days while we were
Sort
out
of.
there.
He did get it at the hotel. They had a decaf, but that's hotel coffee.
Nursing
Not
Our
real
Travel
coffee.
Bug is in the house.
Yay!
Thank you guys for coming. Congratulations on getting monetized. That is awesome. We're so happy for you guys.
Absolutely. There's a couple of other channels.
Wine,
oh,
a
back to
barbecue. Lippy Lisa said, "Oh my God, I would die without her coffee." I wasn't sure. It was touch and go for a little while.
I, on the other hand, can have just about any kind of coffee. So I was doing really good out there. Oh, Camping Coastie is on. Great to see you.
Oh, good deal.
Yes. All right.
Semper Paratus.
Yep.
That's the Coast Guard motto for those of you who don't know. It's always ready. Not a bad motto for RVers either. Always ready.
Susan, New Horizons. That's so sweet.
I can't without Jim.
That's
well,
good.
Thank you. You know,
That's
chauffeur
good.
and gigolo. Well.
Oh boy. Okay, Rich. Yes, you know that toilet pedal flush. I think houses should have that. I think every rest area should have that. Just go hands free. How come it's not a thing except in RVs?
I don't know.
But
he says he made the stick.
Oh, well, that's cool. That's cool.
This may require a picture later.
Yeah,
on.
I might have to have more information on that. Air purifiers. That's a good one. All right.
Till further notice. Had we called them out?
Well, hello, if we haven't.
Good evening, retired and loving it. Thank you guys for coming.
Till further notice, we have been loving your channel. You know, you did all of that in Oregon, and those waves were amazing. So spectacular. Makes you want to go to Oregon. We did drive.
We've been to Oregon.
Yeah, but we only saw the Multnomah Falls.
Well, we went through the entire gorge.
Yeah, but there's a lot more to Oregon. I want to do Crater Lake.
Okay.
And isn't that where...
Put it on the list.
Isn't that where the Coast Guard does their training for the small boats?
Motor Lifeboat School is in Cape Disappointment in Awaka, Washington.
Oh, Washington. My bad. We'll move on from that. All right. Cold beer.
Well,
well, that goes right along
that's
with wine.
easy.
Okay. So where were we? We were... Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody?
All right.
Oh, Crater Lake is beautiful. Have you been, Scott? Have you been? We haven't been yet.
Try again, Bradley. Van Vita Travels is in the house.
Hey there. I saw you on the live stream last night also on Gina's live stream. So that was cool. I've been watching you a lot there. Hello.
Once again, I just want to say, Michaela's in the house. Hi,
Special
sweetie.
hello to Michaela. Hey there.
And but we did want to, for those of you who didn't know, this is not our normal slot. We got an invitation from Donovan on RV on the Wayside. They had some events come up they couldn't do a couple of weeks of these. He asked us if we'd be interested in doing them for him, and we said we would keep his seat warm. And although whether or not we will be as entertaining remains to be seen. Will's Wanderlust is in the house.
Howdy, everyone. Good to see you. Glad you made it here. And I see that, where'd it go? Captain Jack Scrapper is in the house, so that's cool.
I almost feel like I need a magic mirror. Those of you that are 50 or older will know that the magic mirror is from Romper Room. Used to be a TV show way back.
All right. So speaking of that, we have show and tell.
What do we have?
Well, we got mail. We got mail. We got a couple of items. We got a sticker from, here it is, Bill and Kelly's Adventures. They're out in Alabama. So let me see. I had something. What am I thinking? I don't know what I'm thinking. Anyway, so we got a sticker. That's what I'm thinking. If you...
Scott says that he got his master's at Southern Oregon University and he and Carrie drove up to Crater Lake the day after they got engaged. Oh,
wow.
That is so sweet.
There you go. If you want a sticker, our email is scrolling along the bottom of the screen. And we did trade stickers with Bill and Kelly. And we like to send you one too. So there is our sticker. All right.
Our new sticker.
Yes, our new sticker.
Our other stickers are vintage and will not be reproduced. So if you have one of those, you're some of the lucky few.
Yeah, they're the classics.
But the new ones, hey, look, it looks just like behind me.
It does.
And this is what the old ones used to look like.
Yes, I do have I do have a few old ones left, but not many. Oh, I want to do
traveling donkeys.
Oh, let me go back to the comments.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
I looked down at my iPad and I'm like, not sure.
There you are. Welcome. So we're doing show and tell. So we showed you the sticker. We were on a live stream a while back, Johnny's Journey, and we won. We won one of her mugs. So I want to do a real quick shout out. So I will be having some coffee in that.
Get closer.
But the neat thing is it also has Box Van D's logo on it. So it's Johnny's Journey. It's backwards. Tricky for me. And Box Van D. So that was really neat to come home and have that show up in the mailbox. So we really like that. Also, we have one more thing that came in the mail that we're super excited about.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sticker Mule. If you get your stickers made from Sticker Mule, they start emailing you special deals. So we had some keychains made. Whoa, go back on the screen. Some keychains made, and we'll probably be giving some of these away in the not too distant future.
Yeah. So we have a few of those.
But, all right.
All right. So we said where we were. Everyone knows that we were out in Washington, and
for our new granddaughter.
Yep. And we have put up a few videos of that, and we have a couple more that we're going to be uploading in the next couple of weeks from our trip out there.
Yep. We did have to quarantine in a hotel room for 14 days.
But we survived.
But we survived it.
And then it was all worth it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was interesting having to do that. All right.
New Horizons says they have keychains from Sticker Mule.
Oh, cool.
Awesome, Susan.
Very
Good
cool.
deal.
All right. So I wanted to go ahead and do a little shout out for another channel. And that is Proceeding Onward in America. And I know everyone knows about them. POA, Proceeding Onward, is still looking for watch hours. So if you haven't seen all of their videos, go back and watch them, because their channel's been around for a couple of years. So not only do they have the newer videos, but they have some older ones as well. And you can watch all of them, and that would all count. And they're all really interesting. So I recommend that.
I also would like to send a special shout out to our moderators. Guys, you have to have moderators, and we welcome everyone in with open arms. But obviously, the channel has to be protected.
Yeah.
So we thank you guys for the effort that you put in helping everybody do that. I know we moderate for some other people.
And go ahead and drop your link.
Yeah, drop your link to your channels if you haven't already. And you guys, please check them out. One of the things, we've been RVing now for several years. Our first year, we didn't really find community like we thought we would. Even our second year, we really kind of struggled. You'd come into a campground, and we are glampers for the most part. We are in a campground every night or every other night. We do use Harvest Host and some things, but overall, because of our CPAP machines and the fact that it's usually had been in the summer and we want to run the air conditioner, we use campgrounds. But it was difficult to find community. I don't know why.
I think it was the dogs.
It might have been the dogs. Yeah. But we discovered, and I want to give a special shout out. They're not in the room tonight, to Blue Wave Odyssey, to Bob.
Yes.
What an amazing guy. I mean, he just came on and said, I'm going to make a community, and started doing his live streams and said, listen, don't just subscribe because I'm asking you to. Go check the channel out, see if it's something you're interested in, and then follow that channel. But God bless you, Bob. I know you're going to watch this. You and Debbie are amazing, and I thank you for all the work you've done to help grow this community. New Horizons, you guys, the whole Mayberry meetup last year was absolutely phenomenal. Really, I think opened a lot of doors and showed people that, hey, you know what? The person in the RV next to you is not that different than you are. Sometimes it just takes a hello or how you doing, or can I help you with that? And there are rules. You don't help somebody back in unless you're asked. Poor nursing our travel bug, Bill. Yeah, we don't need to tear up a roof or anything. That's never a good sign. But we welcome you guys in here. If you see us out camping on the road, please come and approach us.
Yes.
Our dogs are loud, and one of them's a little obnoxious. But they can hang out. They can hang out in the camper if they have to.
Yes, they can definitely do that.
But yes, Thin Blue Lane is right. 30 of us went to Mayberry, and none of us came down with the COVID.
Right. Everything was outside, so yeah, there's that.
And if you haven't signed up for Mayberry next year, it's going to be a blast. A lot of people are already signed up. It is a fairly large campground, although it is spread out. Everyone is welcome. And it was just a great place to meet people and talk about anything from what water pressure regulator do you use to what camera equipment are you operating. So it was pretty awesome. We do have a trip planned for this year. I have to have a meniscus repair on my right knee done here in a couple of weeks.
Yes.
23 years of riding Coast Guard boats and then 10 years of running county boats. My knees are shot. I already had the left one fixed. Now the right one's giving me trouble. So I'm going to have that repaired the end of March. That delayed us from leaving. Maybe that's a good thing. We've certainly had some crazy winters so far this year. But we will be heading out after that repair is completed. And our plan is to go at least as far as Utah, if not possibly grab some of Nevada. And I really would like to go to Yosemite, but we can't plan anything yet because we don't know. We don't know exactly when we would be doing that, but we are going to plan that trip west. We're going to do the lower part of the U.S. Since that's where the map seems to be missing the most states. So we're going to make that happen. So if any of you guys are out there between Alabama and New Mexico and then up toward Utah, would love to meet up with you guys. When we were out in the Pacific Northwest, we were close to several people.
Yes, we were.
But because we were isolating and nothing was going to interfere with us seeing our new granddaughter, who's 3 months old now, we stayed in the hotel like good little couple we were supposed to.
Yeah, we behaved.
And thank you, McGuire's, for putting in the Mayberry meetup, October 14th to the 17th. And hello, Indiana boy. Good to see you as well. But anyway, that's what that part is. All right. So let's try a little bit of try a little bit of television commercial trivia. I'm old, so the commercials are old. This is just for fun.
Just for fun.
I'll give you an example of one.
Just jump on.
Who said they're great for the breakfast cereal that they took care of? That's an easy
the first
one.
one.
That should be an easy one. Anybody should be able to get that. Who said they're great as the breakfast cereal that they were hawking or selling or whatever? Yep, exactly right.
They got it.
Yeah, everybody should know that one. Tony the Tiger.
Who got it first? My goodness, everyone got it. Wow.
All right.
They all got it. That's good.
That's because, Blue Wave's in the house. Hello,
hey,
Bob. I was just talking about you. So glad to have you in here. Thank you so much.
There he is. Hi, everybody.
All right. Well, then, so
You showed up just in time for the game.
Exactly.
We're doing a little trivia game.
Who is the mascot for Fruit Loops?
Ooh, that should be a little
That should be a little trickier. Who is the mascot for Fruit Loops? The first problem you're going to have is spelling it. It was funny. I was watching some of the vintage cartoons, and when it came,
Lucky Dog.
Yeah, when it came to Frosted Flakes, it was sugar-coated Frosted Flakes, and I thought
Sugar Pops
and Sugar Pops and
Sugar Flakes, Sugar Pops, and
everything was Sugar Pops. Yes, Toucan Sam was Fruit Loops' mascot.
Lisa.
YouTube has everything, by the way.
Captain Jack Scrapper, Nurse in Our Travel Bug. Everybody, they all got it.
Okay, well, I'll make it a little more difficult.
Awesome.
You guys are pretty well. You're all my age, so this doesn't surprise me.
Well, there's a bunch of young ones in there too, though.
Open up your sandwich and let the sunshine in. Open up your sandwich and let the sunshine in. All right, now they're all racing onto YouTube to find out what that one is. That one should be a little more difficult.
That's what we
can't give them all to you. So, but we'll see. Yeah, Lucky Dog knows everything. All right.
Oh boy.
I see how this is going to go. French's mustard. Open up your sandwich and let the sunshine in. Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna have
Good job.
Lucky Dog watches more commercials than I do, apparently.
We're gonna get brownie points. Stars.
Stickers. No one can eat just one.
Oh, that's a good one.
No one can eat just one. That should be an easy one for you guys. So.
Oh, Traveling Donkey's got the chicken. You might be a little bit running behind. You might want to, down at the bottom over here, I think it is, there's like a little gear. And if you click on that gear, you can run ahead and make it fast, like at 2%, and you can catch up if you're behind.
Thin Blue Lane. Yep. Lay's potato chips. No one can eat just one.
Lisa,
and Libby Lisa and Will. Yeah, like
Nick's
I said, I tried to pick some that were easy.
Nick's Picks. Awesome.
All right. How about
Dreaming Out Loud RVing got it. Cool.
How about
Hey, there's our friend Del Owens got it. Rich Persinger, of course. Camping Coasty, what's that?
I'm too old. I'm old too, Brad. Yes. Well, you know what I did? I ran YouTube and there were segments on vintage commercials, and I'm like, I remember this one. I remember this one. So I said, well, maybe we can make a game out of that tonight. This could be fun. Good to the last drop.
Oh, they're all gonna get this one like super fast.
Yeah.
That's gonna be fast. It's gonna be fast. Folgers, Nurse in Our Travel Bug.
McGuire said he didn't know anything about changing the speed. Oh. And the girls are up.
Yeah. I might have to give them their stuff. Oh, here they are. Oh, should I let them see them? Okay.
Hi.
I might want them.
Hi. You guys need a snack?
Yes, they do.
You want a toy?
Yeah, before they get crazy again.
Okay.
We're going to open it up. Oh, no, Mama. There we go. Oh, do you see this? Do you see these cute faces? Get it open, Daddy. You can do it.
I can't. Mom has failed it. Where's your scissors?
Oh, scissors. I need scissors.
Epic fail.
Epic fail.
There's a pair right there.
There's a pair right here. All right.
Now, guys, you don't realize that 2 years ago, when she was a major scrapbooker, those scissors would have never touched anything.
Oh, well.
Like that.
I would. Oh, I'm pulling apart.
I'm going to try. If I have to, I'll get up and go get a knife.
This is never
You need to turn the
before.
computer back to you.
Woo! There you go.
One for you. And one for you. All right, guys.
All right.
Go have fun.
There you go. Sorry about that.
They love this.
Yeah. They like live night. They get the bones.
Exactly.
And just in case anyone is not aware, they're actually not bones. They're the no hide, all chicken chews.
We have never had
So
a problem
safe.
with that. They're easy to digest. You don't have to worry about any of those issues that sometimes you get with bones
Yes.
and things like that.
Yep.
So, and I think if I recall, they're made in America. They are.
Oh,
They're made in
thank
America.
you.
So we like
Yes,
that.
they're just as pretty
Oh,
as your girls.
Maxwell House Coffee. That is the correct answer. I've almost forgotten I'd asked that question.
Well, Sapphire and Sienna, they were there.
All right, let's see
Thank
here.
you. Let's see. Wait, let's see. Okay, back to. Oh wait, we got. Where was it? Treat time. Yes, yes. All right, the Folgers, Phil Glampers.
It's Maxwell House.
It's Maxwell House. That's not the answer.
Let's see, what was Folgers? Waking up with Folgers in your cup, I think, or something like that.
You might
The
be
best
right.
part of waking
Best
up.
part of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
And,
Dunkin' in my cup. You need to find that for Gracie. Yes. We found these, I think, all the way across the country. Like at the big, like Pets. Do you have Pet Supermarket or Pet Smart? All the big pet food stores.
Yeah. And these are chicken, but they come in beef, liver, buffalo. Yeah. I don't know.
The only one we've ever tried is chicken.
Yeah. And the whole thing is chicken.
Yes.
So it would just be the flavoring would be a different flavor, but it's still chicken.
It's chicken.
So
awesome.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's try this.
Get another one?
Which crackers are, and this is the giveaway, uncommonly good? Uncommonly good. And you get a bonus point, which the points don't matter, but you get a bonus point if you know the name of the crackers. So not just who made them.
I'll take any cup of coffee.
I'll take any cup of coffee.
Oh, Natasha, of course. Me too. Oh, saltines.
Okay, it is Keebler's. That's correct.
Yeah, who is the first
and they are saltines, but do you know the name of Keebler's saltines? You're going to go to the store and you're never, ever going to forget.
Did anyone get it? Keebler's is right. And I get that's the way you're saying, Keebler.
Yep. But anyway, the bonus point would have been
not Ritz.
Zestas.
You ever hear of Zestas?
Zestas. Zestas. Zestas.
I think they still sell them. I remember them at the store.
Yeah. So let's go back to coffee. Who made freeze-dried coffee famous?
That's easy.
Who made freeze-dried coffee famous? All I'm doing is opening files in your brains that have been closed and you thought were long deleted, but by golly, they're still in there.
Kim Persinger. Kim P. got it. When she pops up here, I'll show everyone. Where is it? It's not Taster's. Is it Taster's Choice?
Nope.
No. Senka.
That's it.
There you go.
It is Senka.
Oh, and RV America got it too.
Yeah.
Cool.
I remember my parents having that jar with the orange lid on it, and they would put a tablespoon in a cup and fill it with hot water.
Yeah. Okay, we have to pause here on that topic of coffee because my dad actually, after he retired from his real job, he owned a coffee service business, so he would have never have had Senka.
And what was the name of his business?
It was Mr. Coffee. But it was Mr. Coffee spelled out Mr. before Mr. Coffee Maker, just MR period. So no, we're not the Mr. Coffee, multimillionaires or anything.
No.
But it was a nice coffee service he had. So
it was.
I do love my coffee.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. One more. Shall we do one more?
Yes, let's do one more.
How about this one? You'll be tempted to use a fork, but use a spoon because you want to get every bit or every bite. There we go. These are just old commercial slogos.
My dad could have powered a Flex capacitor around a DeLorean.
If you ever saw the shop, there were more coffee makers in there than.
Yep.
Joe DiMaggio, lawyer online too. Rich, believe it or not, there was a copyright.
There was something.
And her dad prevailed.
Yeah.
Because he was it. Yeah, lucky dog. I can't stump Lucky Dog.
Nope.
It is Campbell's Chunky Soup.
Chunky Soup.
So either that or he's running a second computer. I don't know.
No, I think he's got it. Camping Coastie got it too.
Yeah, if you're old, and Phil M. Glamper's got it. If you're old, these things made sense to you.
You don't necessarily have to be old to get these. Did you do this one?
I didn't
do
that.
We have a bonus one.
What, you want to do the bonus
Do
one?
the bonus one.
Okay, I'll do. There are 2 left. Let's try this one.
Okay.
Fly the friendly skies. Fly the friendly skies.
We were just flying.
Yeah, but we didn't fly the friendly skies.
We did.
No.
We didn't.
No.
No, we didn't. It took me a minute.
There we go. Camping Coastie got that one too. It is United.
Oh.
Fly the friendly skies of United.
Good job.
All right.
We got a few people that got it. Rich Persinger got it. Yeah.
No, American Airlines
got it.
is who we just flew.
Yes.
Guys, I'm going to tell you a little story.
Don't tell them any stories.
I'm going to tell you a little story.
Just keep it good.
No, it is good.
Okay.
But, people are telling you that the airports are empty and nobody's flying. No, that's not true. We had 100 on the first flight back from Washington, 175 on the second flight back from Washington. People are flying.
Yeah, there's people traveling out there, so there's hope for people to travel.
That's right.
People are definitely traveling.
Yeah, so people are flying. All right, I'll give you one last easy one, and then we're ending the game.
Then we have something else we're going to
do. Whose mascot is Charlie Tuna? I've given you the answer almost. Whose mascot is Charlie Tuna?
Yep. After we do that, I'm going to...
Sorry, Charlie.
Oh, my goodness. He has a lot of fun with this. It's so cool.
Well...
I'm going to drop a link, and we're going to try this again to see if you want to come up with
I knew
us.
you guys would get that one. I figured we'd end it on an easy one. Star-kissed is correct.
There you go.
Star-kissed Tuna.
There you go.
Charlie, I think, is still on the package to this
He
day.
might be.
So.
Oh, yeah. Everyone got it. All right. I have dropped a link. If anyone wants to come up and say anything or promote their channel, you're welcome to. I will see if I can find you down below in the basement. And then we have that to do.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Okay. I'm good.
Okay.
I'm glad you're pointing to these things on this piece of paper because...
the other thing is that advice from the chat that I talked about. We're copying Donovan with RV on the Wayside. So we have a topic.
It is not Chicken of the Sea. No, unfortunately, it is Star-kissed.
Do you hear the dogs chewing on their bones down there?
It's just Sienna. Sapphire took hers to the other room.
Good idea. She needs to hide it from her sister.
Sienna will eat hers completely
really fast.
And then go try to take Sapphire's from her.
Yes.
Telling her you don't really need that.
Yep.
So. Well, we are so thrilled to have everybody in the room tonight. I hope you found that a little bit entertaining. It's difficult sometimes to go, what on earth could you do with 30 people or more that they might find interesting? And some of you have got this dialed down to a science. And some of us are struggling with it. I will tell you, it takes a lot to put on a live stream. We are still learning that aspect. All right, so let's go to From the Chat this evening. We're going to do a little From the Chat. And that question is, what do you guys use to treat your black tank? And then I'm going to tell you what we recently, in the last 8 months, have started using to treat ours. What do you use to treat your black tank, keep the smells down or whatever, to make your black tank function the way you think it's supposed to, the way we want it to? Because
when you buy your RV, hopefully, if you get your RV from an RV dealership, hopefully you get like a walkthrough, like the salesman or the final person will do a walkthrough, the whole rig, teach you everything. In Dreamland, this is what's going to happen. And they might even give you a little kit, like maybe with a sewer hose and maybe those bags of deodorizers. That's what I think everyone starts out with, right?
Right. Everyone starts out with the little, either a liquid or the little capsules that melt and then go down into your black tank. And those are fine. But the other thing they tell you is that you want to get your black tank pretty full before you dump it, so that you have the velocity required to remove the solids from the tank. If you dump an empty tank all the time, you wind up with the dreaded pyramid.
Okay, so we have
dynamite.
We have some good answers.
You're only going to use that once.
We have some good answers, and then we have some wackadoodle answers. So maybe we need some. Everyone needs to teach one another in here. I'm not sure.
All right, and we're talking about a black tank.
Yes.
So if you have a what are they called? If you have, what's the toilet that
a composting toilet.
Composting toilet, you would not use this method.
Fun fact, we learned about a third option. We did.
Yeah, watched it on a video.
We did. So it's not just a normal RV or a house toilet. It's not just a composting toilet. We heard about
a burn toilet.
It's the Incinolet.
The Incinolet, yep.
The Incinolet.
Basically, when you flush it, it fires up a little flame inside and burns everything down to ash. I would not be comfortable with that in my motorhome. I'm sorry.
Saw it on a YouTube video and thought, what
Thank you, Lisa.
is
Yes,
that?
the conversation did go to crap, didn't it? Yeah, all right. So anyway, I will tell you what we found that we've started using.
It's not cat litter.
No.
It looks like a big proportion of everyone uses Happy Camper.
Okay, and I've heard very good things about that.
Very good things about Happy Camper.
What we started using, we had camped for 3 weeks up with our son, and the tank held. Yeah. So we didn't have to go dump. But everything was great until I moved the RV, and then the smell got pretty bad. And I was using the little drop-in tablets,
which are just deodorizers, I think.
And it took quite a while to get that smell.
So he researched
out of there. So I started doing research, and it's been around a long time. But basically, it's a half a cup of borax, 20 mule borax, the detergent laundry softener. It's a granulated powder. So a half a cup of that and a half a cup of Dawn dishwashing detergent.
Now, McGuire's on Tires, I'm sure you've got plenty of borax around because your girls have probably made slime before.
Yeah, if you're making, you can still find it. We found it at Walmart. You can get it off of Amazon. But you mix that with 3 gallons of water and pour it right down the toilet. And then the key is to get that tank as full as you can. Now, guys, when I had Gumby, I was religious about flushing that black tank every time I dumped it. I would run that flush for 5 or 10 minutes. I would even close the black valve, time it out for 2 minutes, reopen the valve until everything ran clear. I thought everything was great. I put this concoction of borax and Dawn in there, let the tank fill up, and it did not run clear. I literally, because we were getting ready to sell it, I filled it with water and then carried it down and dumped the tank, and it was not clear, not even a little bit. So I went ahead and flushed it more. But what happened is the borax softens everything up, and the Dawn is really there just more or less as a deodorizer. But it's cheap. It's easy to get your hands on. It's easy to mix up. You can do that. If you want to, give it a try. There are several guys that have done that on YouTube, which is where I found it. They swore by it, and I've started using it, and I'm pretty pleased with it. Do I still keep the little pills on board? Yes, I still have the little packets on board. But the main thing about it was the packets were running me $10 a package, right. $12 a package. The borax and the Dawn didn't run me $10.
Yep.
And it goes, well, for us, with COVID, it's lasted 6 months.
Yeah, because we haven't traveled quite as much.
Right.
Till Further Notice wants to know, do you do that after you dump?
Yes. After your tank is empty, instead of dropping in the little tablet, just mix this up and pour it down the black tank. And if you guys are ever pouring stuff with grease in it down your sink drains, which goes to your gray tank, you will begin to develop grease in the gray tank, and that can start to smell. You can pour this same concoction down your sinks and showers, and it will, I haven't opened a tank personally, but they say it will cut the grease and eliminate the smell in your gray tank too.
Ah, we have someone here we want to say hi to. Boxman D. Hi, welcome to the channel. So good to see you.
Well, good evening. We showed your logo earlier.
We did. I was on a live stream and won a cup from Johnny's Journey, and it happens to be the one that has your logo on it. So yay.
Hold it still, honey. I get seasick.
Seasick? Okay, we don't want anyone to be seasick.
There we go.
Here we go. Cool. So back to that black tank.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, guys, if you think you want to try it, give it a go. You got nothing to lose. It will not harm anything. I'm using it. I'm pretty tickled with it. We certainly have not had any more odor issues in the black tank or the gray.
Yep.
So something for you guys to consider. Also, we bought silver used, and I don't know what care the previous owners took of it. So I started using it in there, and it appears to be cleaning that tank as well.
I have dropped a link. If anyone would like to click on the link, you're welcome to come up. We'd love to see you face to face. So, yeah, take a chance and click on that little link, wherever it is for you.
That's the link you dropped. I don't want to come on live. I'm already here. Yeah, absolutely, Scott. The recipe is a half a cup of granulated 20 mule team borax. It's been around forever and ever. And a half a cup of regular Dawn dishwashing detergent, the blue Dawn you would use to clean dishes in your sink, to 3 gallons of water. And you can do that. I mix mine. I mix the borax in 1.5 gallons and dump that. And then I mix the Dawn in 1.5 gallons and put the water in the bucket before you put the Dawn in, and then stir it. If you put the Dawn in the bucket first, you're going to have bubbles and more bubbles, and you don't want the bubbles. You'll never get those. The toilet will have bubbles for hours.
Well, that link should link to our StreamYard. All right. So if you do click on the link and you get into the StreamYard, if you've never done this before, you have a different browser open on your desktop, and you have to lower all the volume all the way down on YouTube. Or else, if you're talking on StreamYard with us, you will hear like a double echo. So if you've never done a live stream or come up on one, just a little knack to that.
Rich, I gotta love you. Yeah, Wagon Train. Yes, they were sponsored by 20 Mule Team Borax, and so was Death Valley Days, which was the actual logo on the 20 Mule Team, because borax was mined out of the Death Valley. Yeah, that's what was out there, is borax. So,
hey, Ricky and Barb.
Hey. Good evening, Ricky and Barb.
Nice to see you.
Hello, Navy.
There's a few of us coasties here tonight, so
yeah, be nice.
Yeah, welcome. I know you're always nice. So
hey, I have no problem. The only difference between Ricky and me is that we painted our ships white, red, or black.
Yep.
And Ricky painted everything gray.
Yes.
That's the only difference, and the length of the ship. Ours were small, theirs were big.
Yeah, this probably is not the forum to discuss the different colors of the Coast Guard ships.
No, probably not.
Probably not. Just a real quick short, and it's not the end of the story. It's just a brief glimpse of the story. Usually the white boats were law enforcement. Usually the black Coast Guard ships were aids to navigation. And the red one usually were the icebreakers.
That's correct.
So
you rocked it. She was married to me the whole time I was in. She learned more than I gave her credit for.
So there's some trivia you might not have known, although I know a few of you here absolutely knew that one. So, all right. So back to the promotion of the channels. We pointed out POA, Proceeding Onward in America. We really want you to watch their channel and watch their shows and give them some watch hours. They're really working hard, and they're getting so close. The other one is RV Ashes in April. Wanted to give her a quick shout out. She's also has her 1,000 subscribers and needs her 4,000 watch hours. So if you wanted to give those 2 channels some watch time in your free time, that would be so helpful. And I wanted to give a congratulations to Pause and Effect. I think that they were so close for so long, and they think they've finally become monetized. So if you haven't seen Pause and Effect, they have 2 beautiful dogs. And right now they are doing some remodeling, home construction on basically the new old house they bought. So, but anyway, just wanted to do those little shout outs.
Del, you intrigue me. The only white Navy ships I can think of would be the hospital ships. So curiosity is running in my brain there on that. Okay. Moving on.
Where's that comment from Dal?
I don't know.
There it is. Yes. Wow. The Arabian Coast.
Of the Arabian Coast. I was on the Great White Ghost of the Crystal Coast.
Yes.
Which was the Coast Guard cutter Cholula, which was an ex-Navy ocean-going tug, because the Coast Guard hardly ever got anything new when I was on.
But that was the best riding boat you had.
It was. You hated that boat.
Well, I only hated it because of the duty schedule. He was never home. For 3 years, he was always gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
May not go 6 months at a time, but we did do 232 days a year.
Yeah.
So thank you, Scott, for filling those links in. I really do appreciate that.
Absolutely. Thank you.
right.
Hey, I have someone here. All right. You want to give me a thumbs up if you'd like to come up with us? Woohoo! All right, everyone. Get ready.
Royalty is in the house.
Add to stream.
Hello, Bob.
Hey there.
You're gonna
where's the volume? Where's the volume?
There we go.
There we go. Can everybody hear us correctly now?
Yeah, I just wanted to come up real quick to promote your channel.
Oh.
You guys are so good, and I want everyone to know that it's about time now. It's getting close to their hours, so let's run their playlist. I am currently running Thin Blue Lane playlist right now on my other computer. But if you guys would, these guys right over here, are really, really awesome people. They're also good personal friends of mine, and Debbie has gotten to camp with them a few times, go out to dinner a couple times together. We love them. And let's run their playlist either tonight or tomorrow. They really deserve it. They have great content. And when I ran their playlist about a month ago, I think it was, I actually sat there and watched their videos, and wow, were they good. They went up to, they did a Portland trip. Was it Portland, or did you go up to Washington, Mass?
Washington. We did stop in Portland and did the Multnomah Falls, but we did a lot more in Washington.
You were all over the country, and it was just a really, really good content. And when I'm lagging, and I want to say hi to Rick and Barbara, and I'm sorry, what's that?
I said, we chased you in 2019.
Yes, we did.
The two of us were going the same places, just a little differently.
That's right, you did. We went out of the same places, just a different route getting there. But you guys are wonderful, and I hope everyone in here tonight runs your playlist, and let's get to your watch hours. You really deserve it.
Bob,
good night, everyone.
Okay. There. Oh, good. You knew how to.
Yeah, Bob is a master.
Down.
He's royalty.
I'm glad you figured that out. I was struggling here. That was a help. So see how easy that was? If anyone else wants to, I'll drop that link again.
She's determined.
I am determined.
Well, while she's doing that, guys, if you are a content creator, go ahead and drop what?
Well, Bob's original was CC, but Donovan with RV Underway, with RV Under
RV on the wayside.
I'm like, something.
I think you're still jet lagged.
Oh, yes, that I am. Anyway, he does it a little differently.
Well, it's his channel, so we're just filling in.
All right, so let's try to do it the Donovan way. All right, if you are here and do not have a YouTube channel, you do not make content, you are just here to watch everybody and support everybody, go ahead and type in CS for channel supporter. We really want to thank you. You are amazing. You just come here and support everyone. And hopefully we're all giving out entertaining content for you. I know that's our goal, to be entertaining. So if you are a content supporter, just a supporter of the channels, type in CS. Because
like Del Owens. Thank you so much, Del.
Yes, we really want to thank you.
And I did pick up on your white boats because of the Arabian Gulf. Very cool.
Yep.
Very cool. Yeah, that I did not have to leave. I spent most of my time in the Caribbean and the North Atlantic.
In the winter.
In the winter, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's why my knees are shot.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of another story. We already talked about that. All right. So there are Camping Coastie, CS. Camping Coastie, you are more than just a channel supporter. We'll get to you in a second. All right. So the next one is new, NEW. If you have a brand new YouTube channel and you have less than 100 subscribers, go ahead and write new. We've all been in that boat. If we have a channel, everyone's been in that boat before. And I know when we got to our 100 subscribers, I was over the moon, super excited, just extra exuberant. So go ahead and type in new if you have a new YouTube channel.
Kim Persinger's here. I missed Kim that was here. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for coming.
Yes, absolutely. CS, channel supporter.
And Michaela is a CS.
Oh, yes, she is. I don't know if she's still
Absolutely.
here. You think she's still here?
No, probably not.
If Michaela's still here, you are our biggest fan. So
Yeah, she is.
thank
She
you.
was our first fan,
Our first fan.
our number one fan,
Our number one fan.
and our oldest granddaughter. So
Yeah.
that's why. I think she's at Disney World.
Yeah, I think she is. I know she is. All right. Hey,
Full
we have
Time
some
Dream
new.
has arrived.
Hey there. Good to see you. We are doing some channel support things right now. So Will's Wanderlust is new. Awesome. So everyone should know the drill. If you have not visited Will's channel, Will's Wanderlust channel, go over, watch a couple of the videos. If you like it, hit that thumbs up. And if you like it, go ahead and subscribe. So
Another one too, Kimber the Camper. Welcome. Thank you for
Awesome.
coming.
yes, so that is so cool. Yep. Okay. Is there anyone else that's new?
No, Rich, you are a big fan, and we do enjoy you. We have a connection through another company, but I would not think you're big, but I would like to put you up against
Bill
with Nursing Our Travel
yeah.
Bug. You two guys could actually have a conversation face to face.
Eyeball.
As rare as that is.
Yep.
So
All right. So the next category we want to talk about is U5. So if your YouTube channel is under 500 subscribers, go ahead and type in U5. That's a good channel. You probably have put out a lot of content by now. So go ahead and type in U5. We all want to know who you are.
bring this one up.
Okay. There's another new channel. Awesome. So remember, for the new channels, they have less than 100. Everyone go out and check those out. And right now we're looking for those U5s under 500. All right. Yes. Cool. Been over there today. Watched several of your videos. I'm excited to watch more. You have quite a few videos, and they're all really good. So it's great that
We
you've
went
come
back
over
and
here.
watched some of our first ones today, and I'm like, really?
Oh, stop.
Okay.
Stop. Okay.
I thought we did fine.
I just have silly pets and nature videos. Oh, we've got pets.
We've
love
got
that.
silly pets and nature videos.
We're all into that. So that's cool.
Yeah, take a look at our giraffe short.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that thing is going crazy still.
Evidently, giraffes are in. that giraffe short gets a lot of views. So we're super excited about that. So I'm sure your nature videos can do very well.
Bob, I agree with you. We can all have a face-to-face conversation with Bill when we are sitting down. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's funny.
That's perfect. All right. So the next category is GC, for getting close. So if you have a YouTube channel and you have between 500 and 1,000 subscribers, you are getting close. Your channel is thriving. You're doing really, really good. So type in that GC, and if you want to, go ahead and do GC and then the number of subscribers you have, because you're getting so close.
Welcome, Weekend RVing. Thank you for coming this evening. Happy to have you here. Welcome aboard.
And I have dropped a link. I'll drop a link now. If anyone wants to come up on the channel, on the panel with us, we'd love to chat with you. All right.
Scott, you guys are going to pass us before we, like,
yes,
nobody's business.
Like
you guys
nobody's
are
business.
just amazing.
All right. Film Glampers was a U5. Where are my GCs? Oh, there's a GC.
Captain Jack is GC.
Awesome.
McGuire's is GC.
There they are. Very cool. Someone asked Captain Jack Scrapper, a short giraffe? No, the giraffes are tall. The video is short. That's awesome. We love you.
Good night. Good night, Lisa. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you being here.
Absolutely. Hope you have a good night. All right. So the GCs. We did the GCs. All right. So now the next category that Donovan has out there is HH. And we already talked about some of those HHs, and that is Proceeding Onward in America. HH has their 1,000 subscribers, and YouTube's funny. They want you to have 4,000 watch hours on top of 1,000 subscribers. So that's a big goal. And Proceeding Onward in America is an HH. They're in that category, as well as Ashes in April. So who else is an HH? We would love to shout you out and start watching your videos.
Captain Jack is still working on his oxymorons. Jumbo shrimp.
Yep, there it is. All right.
I don't know if any of you ever followed Gallagher, the watermelon smasher, but we went back and watched some of his stuff from a while back. Very, very funny guy. If you haven't gotten, and very clean, which was really nice for kids.
Yep. Oh, look at this. Oh, good. This is what I'm talking about. Camping Costa. You met Phil Am at a park a few days ago. Community. I love this community, especially with COVID. You know, everyone can't see anyone, you know, in so many places. So to be able to meet people and get together is priceless. All right.
Scott, thank you so much for
right.
linking these other channels in. I really do appreciate that, guys. Any help we can give them to get their feet off the ground. Certainly, we've all been there. And you know, while none of us are truly mega channels, we're not Keep Your Daydream or anything, but I think our contents are good. I think that we're real. And I think that's part of why we enjoy what we do. And certainly we are scattered far enough around the country that the opportunity to meet one another does exist. So by all means, you know, follow people and get to know them through their videos. And if the opportunity arises, we live very close to Blue Wave Odyssey and have gotten to meet them in person and become great friends with them and truly do appreciate everything that they have done for the community as well. Take that opportunity to meet the people around you. That, you know, that's all what this is about.
All right, RV America, put your post down there. They are getting close. They are so close. I don't know how you did it. You're amazing.
Awesome.
They only need 320 hours to hit their 4,000. That is huge. Good for you. So, yeah, we could watch some more of their videos. I've watched, I think, almost all of them, but I can go back and double check to make sure. All right, Box Van D. Yes, there are many great channels. There sure are.
Absolutely.
Yep. You know, some oxymoron. I don't know. I think he did another play on words.
Maybe.
That's all I'm saying. Yeah. All right.
What do you got?
Just putting up the chat up there.
Military intelligence. Yeah. Hurry up and wait. You know. One thing about military people, though, is they are punctual.
Yes, this is true.
They show up on time, but typically have to wait.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we pretty much do that hurry up and wait deal. That's kind of been our motto.
It is.
Oh, I wanted to tell everyone, it's still about 20 minutes, but following us is Van Life with Gina. So we're going to do a raid to go over to her channel at 9 o'clock. So she's always really awesome. All right. Thanks.
Wasn't it George Carlin, Captain Jack, who said, "Why do you drive on a parkway and park in a driveway?" I think was one of his oxymorons there. Yeah, I did enjoy Carlin's stuff back when he was alive. Yeah, good, another crazy good comedian. Not necessarily the cleanest comedian and not necessarily the most politically correct comedian, but a great comedian nonetheless. Stephen Wright.
I don't think I've seen that one.
I don't know Stephen Wright.
A little bit more information.
Expound on that, Rich.
Yep. Not PC. Okay. All right. Thank you. Good to know.
Yeah.
Not for everyone in the house.
Not
then.
for everyone in the house.
Right.
No, he was not. Carlin was not.
All right. All right.
So.
Dave and Diane throwing caution to the wind says he just stumbled across Bob's channel a few days ago. Yep. You stumbled upon a great one there. Yes, you did, Dave. And welcome. We'll welcome you. We're glad you're here. We're glad you did that.
Okay. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate it. Stephen Wright was a very dry comedian back in the day. Okay. I'm not going to wander down that path. I can get myself into a world of trouble. So yep. There are a lot of comedians. You know, we watch everybody on YouTube, and certainly I have some channels that I watch that are not RV related that I watch strictly just for content. But we try to watch as many of the RV channels as we can, because we use you guys as videos to help us decide if we want to go somewhere.
Yeah.
If we are looking at going to somewhere in, say, Oregon, then we'll start searching out and saying, you know, who's done a video on Wilnoma Falls? Who's done a, yeah, well, easy for you to say.
I don't even know.
There is a huge model railroad up in Oregon that has the entire Columbia River Gorge. They have the whole thing, but they're only open to the public 1 week a year.
We need to go there.
That would be a cool thing to do.
We want to do that.
I would like to go tour Martin Guitars in Nazareth, Pennsylvania. I think that would be a great place to go. I think that would be a really good video. Camping Therapy, welcome aboard. Thank you for coming. We appreciate that.
Yay, good to see you here.
You know, so we use you guys as adventures to help us choose our adventures. So when you guys are doing those, especially if you're covering a campground, as I said, we typically stay in a campground. We're curious. And even if you did not have a great experience at that campground, that's an important thing to know too. I've stayed at a few where I was like, okay, this was a rough go. I know Bob and them had a rough one. They stayed and it was mostly park models, and they had their own little clique.
Yes.
and outsiders were not necessarily welcomed. And guys, if you've ever had that experience where you felt like you were on the outside and not welcomed, please do not let that be your model for what this community is about. Everyone is welcome. Our first real immersion into a large community was the Tampa show in 2019, I think, January.
Yeah.
It was right before we hit the road.
Yeah,
We had gone in 2018
Yep.
and had met a lot of nice people and nice community.
Mm-hmm.
In 2019, that was when Bob and the Roads We Roam put together a big meetup there at the Tampa RV show for all of us that were staying overnight.
That was 2020.
Was that 2020?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. It was afterwards.
I don't know, was it?
I think so.
Okay, fine. But at any rate, it was the Tampa RV show. I got that right.
Yeah.
Give me something.
We've been a couple of times, and it's always been good.
Yeah, it's always been good. So you get to really kind of get a feel for that. Everybody's boondocking up there, and just a great time had by all. And there are some videos of that. I think either on Bob's channel or Roads We Roam or somebody.
Yep.
It was pretty crazy. All right. We've got a few more people in here. Do we want to recover anything that we've already covered?
Well, we have a trivia question coming up. We do have a $10 Amazon card we're going to give out tonight. The trivia question has to do with the video that we linked at the very top of this. And we went out to the Olympics and Crescent Lake, and we did a video on that. And one of the questions, the trivia question we have tonight is from that video. So if you've watched it, you have a good chance of having the answer to the trivia question. So we do have that ahead of us. We want to do in a few minutes.
Thank you, Rich. That was I'm Not Lost, I'm RVing's meetup in 2019, and we got to meet Ohana's Travels and a bunch of other back then in awe of true YouTube royalty. Hebert's Travels and Ohana's Travels.
Yep.
And there were a couple of others that were all together, and everyone was welcomed in.
That was wonderful.
That was an awesome event in 2019. So, hey, if you're near a big RV show that allows overnight camping and COVID finally gets under control, consider going if you can stay a weekend. You might be surprised at the number of, and if somebody's having a party, just walk over and say hi.
Yeah.
And you'll get a feel for the vibe from there. Because what happened to us in 2019 was bring your chairs, come on over. We got a fire and you guys are welcome. And everybody just sat around and got to know one another. So it was pretty amazing.
Yes.
Doesn't always go that way, but when it does click, it is, it's kind of like golf. I hate golf. Nice shot. I love golf. It's one of those things. So, and then hopefully you can keep your game on. Oh my goodness.
Okay. So who watched the video? Don't answer that. Should we just ask the question?
I think so.
Okay. It was the
you had it.
I know. All right. So during the video, we went to a national park visitor center. I'll give you so much as the national park was the Olympics, but the Olympics has
three visitor
centers.
In which town did we visit?
Oh, that's a big hint there.
The visitor center.
That's a huge hint.
And you guys have 30 seconds.
Oh, come on.
If you're lagging, type fast.
We're going to give her more than 30 seconds.
Nope, Bob, that's not it.
Good question. Good answer, though. If you want to know what Bob is talking about,
McGuire's, the Olympic National Forest we went to, but it was not in Olympia.
No.
The visitor center was not in Olympia.
Nope.
And no, Squim is where we went to the Oak Table and had a fabulous meal there.
Because of the Oak Table.
Because of the Oak Table.
Yes.
Yeah.
They also have a bunch of brain is gone. Not lilacs. Oh, shoot. What's the purple thing?
Tulips?
No. Oh,
Lavender?
Lavender. That's it.
This is the game she plays with me. You're good at it. The purple thing. What is it?
Welcome to our world. Yes, they have a lot of lavender farms up there. So
we're giving you enough time now that you could literally probably Google Olympic National Park Visitor Centers, and you'd have a 1 out of 3 chance of getting this correct.
That's right. No, Portland is not in Washington.
No.
And the Olympic National Forest is
National Park is.
Right.
By the way, the Olympic National Park is the only rainforest, not tropical rainforest, but rainforest located in the continental U.S. Bonus question, does anybody know where the tropical rainforest is located? McGuire's.
They got it?
I think McGuire's got it.
I haven't seen it yet. It hasn't popped up. Well, I don't know what RV Underway said.
Look here.
Pavilion is not it.
Look right there.
Yes. Let me find it. Yes. Winner, chicken dinner. Yay, we have a winner.
Port Angeles, Washington. That was where we attended that. Yep. Good job. I know your kids are quick on computers, Scott, so bravo, girls. Well done.
I didn't see anyone before
Animal Kingdom. Love Animal Kingdom. No.
Been to Animal Kingdom.
Been to Animal Kingdom a lot. McGuire said I'm a cheater. I had to Google it.
That's okay. That's all right, because there are 3 visitor centers, so you got it. So now that, you don't have to feel any obligation now, Scott, to watch that video or anything, but, only if you feel like it.
RV Underway, Pooker Villiton.
Oh, I don't even know what that means. Pooker Vilton. I think it's a made-up one. I think it's made up.
Puerto Rico, yes. Dave and Diane. Puerto Rico is where the tropical rainforest. And Puerto Rico, of course, not a state, but a U.S. protectorate. And that is where the only tropical rainforest in the continental United States, or not continental, but in the United States falls. Good job.
Phil M. Glampers, you were a close second. So thanks.
Yeah. Thanks
for playing the game with us, everybody. You what? You're a cheater. That's okay. You had to Google. We already heard that. That's all right. Hey, Broken Dreams Reborn.
Welcome aboard.
Yes.
Thank you for coming.
Yep. So we actually just finished our trivia game. So if you're here for that, we had it a little bit earlier than quite the end of the live stream. But we thank you for coming along.
Nick says, I've been there. It storms every 15 minutes. Where have you been to? The tropical rainforest in Puerto Rico or the rainforest in the Olympic National Park? I'm curious now.
Yes, Nikki. Which one have you been to? I'm guessing.
I've been to both. So
I'm guessing not Washington.
But did a mini Caribbean, we'll call it a cruise, although it was a
Kim. Aw. Sorry.
Old age rocks.
Yeah.
You think it rocks for you? Try to sit right here. What did we cover 5 minutes ago? My short-term memory, not good.
Oh my.
Rainforest Cafe in Animal Kingdom. Yes, it does rain every 15 minutes at the Rainforest Cafe, and we've eaten there many times. That is hysterical. Thank you so much for that.
Where is this? Where is she? There she is. Yep. If you've never been to a Rainforest Cafe, everybody, it's a nice little treat.
I will tell you guys, if you make it out to the Pacific Northwest, Washington is one of those states that is just phenomenal.
Yeah.
You have the Olympics Mountains
over in the west.
On the west side, which leads to the Pacific Ocean.
Yes.
And then you have the North Cascades that go east.
That's
and on the western side of the North Cascades, it's lush and it's green and it's beautiful. And on the eastern side of the North Cascades, it's arid and desert and the apple growing capital of the world,
Yes.
is Wenatchee, Washington, which is where I was born.
They still
on the eastern side of the North Cascade Mountains.
They still have that claim to fame, but since we've been there on Lake Chelan, that used to be completely surrounded by apple orchards, now it has a really nice winery tour. There are grapes growing everywhere there now.
A lot of them have become wineries.
So, yeah.
Kim, we've been to Mount St. Helens, but we did not do the ice caves. But we really did enjoy Mount St. Helens.
Yeah.
It's hard to really absorb the magnitude of the damage that was done when Mount St. Helens erupted. And of course, I was alive then. But it was just when you see it in real life, and you know that the visitor center is 5.5 miles from the crater. And that visitor center, that mountain that you're standing on,
everything was obliterated.
That's where that geologist was. They named it for.
It was that where the visitor center is now was completely forested then, with trees that were 4 feet diameter or bigger, and they were just toppled over in an instant, like a toothpick.
Yeah, like toothpick, and they all laid the same way. And a lot of those. We did that trip in 2019. No, earlier than that, 17.
15.
But those trees are all still there. A lot of that's part of the Mount St. Helens National Monument. So,
but it's something everyone should see.
Yeah, it really is. It's pretty amazing.
Very amazing. Yeah. So there's a lot to see in Washington.
Yep.
There's a lot.
It's one of those things where you can spend. We did July on the Pacific Ocean in Pacific Beach, and the morning temperature was 58 degrees in July. And being Florida couple, we were like,
such a treat.
That was different.
We really enjoyed that. That was really, really nice. So yes, we did just come back from Washington. We were there for 3 weeks. And we've put up a few videos, and we have a couple more coming in the next couple of weeks of the Washington trip.
The Washington trip.
Yeah.
Got to drive in snow. Hadn't done that since I was in my 20s in a rental car.
Yeah.
And it was like, I don't want to wreck this rental car. So
went down a couple of roads that we had to do, a 3-point turn or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. So into the snow.
A lot of wineries in Washington as well, or in the area. We were in the Skagit Valley.
Yeah.
The Skagit Valley, and we stayed in Burlington. That is a very rural farm community. They grow a ton of produce there, and it's nestled between the mountains. It's truly amazing out there.
It's like a floodplain valley, I guess. And right now, all of the daffodils are blooming.
Right. And Burlington is known as the tulip capital of the world. Of the country. Holland is of the world. But they grow just sectors of land filled with tulips. And at certain times of the year, it's all just red and yellow and orange and just amazing.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of information about Mount St. Helens.
Yep.
Captain Jack Scrapper.
We are 7 minutes from the raid.
Yep, to Van Life with Gina. So that's where we will be going in about 7 minutes. Awesome. Kim, Coastal Oregon and Washington.
Yes, they are outstanding.
Yeah. So we've actually been to Ruby Beach. So if you have watched that video, Kim, Ruby Beach was included in the Crescent Lake and the Olympics video. So we've been to Ruby Beach. We've also been up to La Push, which also has the standing, I guess you call it stacked rocks, standing rocks out in the ocean. So very nice places to go.
Absolutely. Worth the trip out there if you have the opportunity to make that. And I am excited to go to Utah. That is our plan. Once again, is to do Utah. We're actually starting to plan that trip. And we're going to try and do all 6. of the big parks out there.
Yep, we're including the Grand Canyon along with the Big Five, so that's where we get our 6.
Right. So I went to the Grand Canyon when I was a child of maybe 5. I don't have any memory of it, so I'm looking forward to that. I've been to Carlsbad Caverns, but I think I'd like to go back there.
I've never been.
In Carlsbad, New Mexico.
Yep.
So we have a plan. We're going to take probably 11 or 12 weeks and head out there, and going to try and travel a little slower than we normally do. We had gotten into the habit of traveling like every other day, and maybe we'll stay a little longer and see a little more now that we have our toad. We've got the Jeep behind us, and we can actually kind of get out and explore the towns without having to unhook and take the rig with us. Yep. Not that we minded that. No. Gumby was an amazing rig to have.
Very flexible.
And it's just, we miss, I think, people say, do you have any regrets of selling your old motorhome? Yep. I have a regret of the flexibility and maneuverability that little rig had. We could drive that anywhere. I could take a regular van. Right. Even though it was a B+ small C, 26 feet long. Amazing little rig.
Yeah, she really was.
But we are looking forward to taking Silver and doing this and having a little more room to stretch out, a little more room for the dogs, and the ability to take the Jeep with us. And
we liked that in December when we went up north. That was really handy. There's pros and cons for every rig, so you just have to weigh what is right for you. So, and what works at one point might be something different later on. So.
Blue Wave says he did the Grand Canyon. That's a must see. Box Van D says you'll find me at the Grand Canyon this summer.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Maybe we will. We'd love that.
Thank you, Camping Coastie, for coming. We enjoyed doing the live stream this evening. Be safe out there. We are at 4 minutes, basically.
All right. Well, we can call it. I'm sure she has everything set up for everybody.
RV America. Did I not see them before?
We saw them.
Yeah, we did.
We saw them.
You plan on doing Utah this fall. I hope you have an amazing trip. We're looking forward to it.
Yes.
All right, guys. It's been fun, and we enjoyed it. And I think we're going to maybe get to do one more of these in this time slot. We'll find out from Donovan if he's ready to come back.
Yep.
If not, you'll see a thumbnail saying, hey, we're going to be on next Saturday. If not, we'll see you guys in the other streams.
Yes.
And you can always reach us at that email if you want a sticker. We love to do sticker swaps with you, or we'll just give you a sticker if you'd like to have one. And
that's it.
Thanks for playing the games, and thanks for coming in. We really did appreciate it. Please like this video.
Yes.
Give it a thumbs up before you leave. And we'll see you on the road if we don't see you before that.
That's it. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.